Hello, everybody. Not that many people are here, but hey, we got the room to ourselves for a couple of minutes. How's everybody doing? Well, I just got home from work. I'm just relaxing a little bit. Heard the news, man, that Jussie Smollett goes to prove it's about the money. Little cheese stick here. It's about the money that you own. Two different justice classes. Us and them. That's why they call it justice. Just us. You see how that works? Just us. That's how they got the word justice. Just us. Well, got off scot-free. It's amazing, though. Everybody's downing Mueller's report. Nobody doubted that. Nobody doubted Jussie Smollett's district attorney or anything. Nobody doubted their judge or anything. Oh no, their report is spot on. Their conclusion is spot on. Don't you love that? It's comical, but guess what? You gotta wonder if this is a diversion. Yesterday, the day before, and the day before, everybody was talking about what? Mueller report. Donald Trump being vindicated. Innocent. So, was this purposefully done to divert attention away from the Democrats screwing up? The Democrats lying to you? The Democrats promising you for 2 years that they had the evidence? Think about it. Everybody now is talking, got their attention, like a bunch of zombies. Brains. Everybody's talking about Jussie Smollett. Is that his name? Now I don't really give a damn whether he got off. I think the bulk of the people see through the bullshit, and that's worth more than him going to jail. People are waking up, folks. People are waking up. Who else is in this room here? Let me put on some old man glasses. So everybody's seen that video I put out last night. I hope you have. What's up, brother? Patriot 1776, Cauldron 2091. He hasn't escaped the feds yet by Dan Jacks. Who hasn't? Jussie Smollett or Trump? ND 2212-1. Dr. Prepper in the house. I just made a prepping video. I'm about ready to upload it after this video. It's only about a 3-minute video, though. John Lauderdale. Don't be disappointed, John. People are starting to wake up due to these just injustices. These, you know, it is amazing. Hello from Florida vacation time, but still watching. Silver Buck, man. On vacation in Florida. I hope to be in Florida a little less than 4 weeks from now. They'll be in the Orlando area, and then we'll go over to the Largo Seminole area. Cuban, what a joke. Cubans for Trump. It's also about the fact that he is close to the Obama family. That's what got him off, possibly. Silver Sloth in the House, low stacker. I don't think it's about the money. He is a gay black liberal that is friends with the Obama. That's correct. I got my first 100-ounce bar. Beautiful. Can't wait to see a picture of it. Well, Chicago is liberal. Tyrone in the house. Robert J. Congrats, Silver Buck. Obama needs to be investigated. I think he will be. Raphael, nice Silver Buck. Okay. Okay, make me hungry, brother. Sorry about that. I might go out for pizza later on. Hi, Overtax. How are you? Very good, Appalachian stacking. Everything is misdirection. That's right. Get our attentions diverted away. So we're not talking about the Democrats lying to the public. Not talking about the news media outlets anymore. Lying to the people. I hope people in California wake up. It's too late for California. They're so overridden by illegals. Even if the normal Californians woken up, they got so many illegal voters in there. Their votes just get zeroed out. Y'all hit that like button for Overtaxed Taxpayer. Thank you, Silverbuck. He is committed to mail fraud, which is a federal offense. That's a true statement. They won't go after him, though. It's funny, they try to get us folks, you and me, fighting each other. He makes more money. He's black. He's white. Whites put you in slavery. Everything is divisive. Everything is, he got more than you, or you got more than him. Everything is, females make less money than men. Everything is divisive. Yet no one's complaining about the two-sided justice system. One for rich and one for poor people. Poor people, you and I. We might not be poor, but we're not millionaire rich. No one's complaining about that. Yeah, this is actually going to be a short live stream, by the way. Rockin' Rod. Obama being investigated. I really do believe so. We're going to see. Give it about 30 more days. You might see, maybe not Obama, but the people around him. And be patient. Mr. Kamala Harris promised Michael Obama a date. Okay. Brian Bongman, it's almost 4:20, everyone. Get ready, you to Big Papa. Look everywhere but at government and banks. Yeah, it's amazing. Like the New Zealand shooting. That New Zealand shooting, guess what? It happened right when they thought the report was going to be released by Robert Mueller. It's amazing the timing of these mass shootings. It truly is. Look at New Zealand, but they screwed up. The report was released a week later. And it's odd. Podesta and Obama went to New Zealand. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's it. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a little bit better. A little tired doing this move thing, staying with my sister for a while. But I should be in my own place again in about 3 weeks. I should get the keys to the new home. Jason Holt, what makes I think? What makes I think Obama will be investigated? Just stuff I'm hearing in the news. This stuff I'm hearing in the news. Okay, so this is a Somali coin. It's 100 shillings. Somalia. And we'll turn it around. So 1 ounce coin, 0.999. Couple of elephants. Jason Ho, what news? News I'm hearing on conservative talk radio. They're not coming out and saying it, but they're hinting that there's gonna Trump would like to broaden his investigations. Stuff like that. Little innuendos that I'm hearing. I believe Hillary should be investigated. You know, it's funny. We haven't heard from Hillary. Is she still alive? Or did she go meet Ruth Bader Ginsburg in hell? I'm just curious. I don't know. We haven't heard from Hillary or Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I think that's going to be investigated next. I think they're going to start looking into where the hell is Ruth. Where's the Ruthie? Where's the Babe Ruth? Joel Day in the house. Thank you so much, Silvergram again. Let's see. So you don't believe Trump is a Zionist puppet? Jason Holt with his anti-Jew shit again. Skywatcher, Hillary is under a rock somewhere. I'm hoping under 6 feet of soil somewhere. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, as I said, Salty Dog, in yesterday's video, normally when an investigation takes place, you are investigating a crime. There was no crime, so they're investigating a person. They're investigating a person or persons in search of a crime. Technically, that is called a witch hunt. Investigating a crime, investigating a person in search of a crime. Two different things. One's illegal. Gonna watch the sunset on the beach. Catch y'all later. Which beach, Silverbuck, before you leave? Which beach, please? I'm from Florida. That's what I'm asking. Yes, I'm brainwashed, Jason Holt. I'm totally brainwashed. Because I don't believe in the anti-Zionist or the Zionist garbage. I'm brainwashed. Hey guys, 109 ounces of silver, a lot. It's not bad. .com, it's not bad. Keep stacking. Just keep stacking. No one has apologized for calling me a Russian bot. Must have their hands full of moving the goalpost. Yeah, no one's apologizing either for being wrong about Trump. Matter of fact, they're doubling down. They're doubling down. I'm telling you, Mueller was their man. Mueller was Obama's man. Mueller was Clinton's man. Mueller is a Democrat through and through. He bleeds Democrat. He was their man. He was going to get Mueller. He was going to get Trump. Even he could not find any evidence on Trump. So what do? The club? No, your report's not good enough. We're going to broaden our investigations. Now we're going to subpoena everybody, including Mueller, and we're going to search for a crime. We are going to search for a crime. And as I said, totally bullshit. That's a witch hunt when you're searching for a crime. Miami in the house. No one has apologized. No, the news media outlets don't apologize. The politicians don't apologize. The movie stars in Hollywood doesn't apologize. The late night talk shows don't apologize. Nobody. They double down on the lie. So what do I think? I think a minimum of 200 ounces is adequate as a minimum. Once you get to 200 ounces, you got a fair stack. Think about it. 200 times, what is it? 14, 15 bucks an ounce. That's pretty good money. That's more money than most people have in their savings account. And I keep getting these comments every day. I mean, basically yelling at me. These comments, how stupid we are to stack silver. You can't eat silver. Well, yes, I can. I can eat silver, metaphorically. Because there'll be always somebody that's willing to trade food or goods and services for silver. There'll always be somebody. So metaphorically, I can eat silver. Well, silver is just a poor investment, man. You could do better in a 401k or the stock market over the longevity of your 50, 60-year life. Oh, boy. Okay. You could. Feasibly, you could. But you can also lose it all. You will never lose your silver. You will never, 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 never lose your silver. Nowhere in history, starting from the beginning of the Bible, this is mentioned as money, gold and silver. Nowhere since biblical days has silver ever reached zero. Never. Never, ever, never. Can you say that about various currencies throughout time? Various currencies have fallen to zero and then been replaced by another form of currency or fiat currency. Stock market can go to zero. Theoretically, you have nothing. 401k, go to zero. You have nothing. Your IRA, I can keep going on. None of those things, matter of fact, that I mentioned are in the Bible. I never heard of a dollar bill in the Bible. I read the Bible. Again, they keep bashing me for taking this and stacking this. Better than us at a minimum, at a very minimum. It's better than money in an account, in a savings account. At a minimum. Let's just say silver is not as good as I've been preaching. Let's just say I've been completely wrong about silver and gold. At a minimum, I'm right. That silver, holding your own silver, is better than having money in a savings account. That can too disappear and go to zero. That can be held from you in the case of a financial emergency. I got this. I got this. No one can take this away from me. No one can withhold it from me in the event of a financial emergency. I got it. Can't be taken away from me. And it really cannot be devalued to zero. Never in history has silver gone to zero. So you folks who keep emailing me, yelling at me how stupid I am, that's fine. I'll make my mistakes. You make your mistakes. Okay? You put your money in your savings account, and I'll take my money and trade it for silver. We'll see who comes out better. Silva Hodl, LITECOIN Hodl. Thank you so much for being in the house. Skywatcher in the house. Jason Holt again in the house. Thank you. Rebecca. The more taxpayers' dollars are wasted. Yeah, and they want to waste some more tax dollars. And those lawyers are expensive. Some of them, it's not uncommon to see in Washington. It's not uncommon to see $1,000 an hour lawyers. And we're talking hundreds and hundreds of hours preparation time for some of these lawyers. You're paying for it. You're paying for your own propaganda. You're paying for your own brainwashing. Robert R., my ex-girlfriend, won't apologize. She's your ex-girlfriend. You don't need nothing from her. Stephen Parsons in the house. Most Americans have less than $1,000 saved. That's a true statement. And sometimes, even if they have $1,000 saved, it's not really truly savings. It's normally money for next month's bills or for the bill cycle that's coming up. That's what most savings accounts or checking accounts consist of, your next billing cycle. Silver Sensei, I make colloidal silver and drink it daily. You ought to send me some. I can use some silver, liquid colloidal. I heard like 2 or 3 drops in your water. Maybe that's an overdose. But I heard like a drop or 2 in your water once a day or once every other day is good for you. So silver, to answer your question, it happens to be a natural antibiotic. In addition, what I noticed from owning my own jacuzzi, you go to the pool place, they sell silver, they're little dipsticks that you throw in your pool or your jacuzzi, and that's supposed to keep your pool, help you keep it clean and sterile. You like that clang? Let's try it again. You like that clang? Ba, 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 ba. Who else is in the house? Free controls are funny. No understanding the basic history and economics. Again, those silver people that are bashing me, they could be right. But let me make my mistake. You make your mistake. You get your savings account and you put your money in your savings account. I'll put my money in my own home safe in the form of this. See, any time I could turn this back into dollars. I think that's what eludes them. They think this can't be taken to a local coin shop right now and be turned into cash. It is as liquid, as cash. The only difference is I have to go to a local coin shop first, or I have to find somebody to buy this first if I wanted some cash. But what if this went up to $300 an ounce? A lot of people are saying it can feasibly happen. Imagine that. $300 for this 1 ounce. Times that by all the silver you have. Just saying. Woolly Bert in the house? Yeah, it's silver. Making gold a tier 1 asset they're preparing for they crash. I need to get me some gold soon. Investment future finances. John Turner in the house. Robert R. in the house. Safety deposit boxes. I am 100% against. Technically, let me rephrase that. When you sign up for a safety deposit box, you read the small writing. Technically, anything in that safety deposit box is theirs. In the event, also, of an economic emergency, they have the right to empty those safety deposit boxes. That includes your jewelry, not just government cash. Anything in the safety deposit box is technically theirs. All they need to do is claim their own damn emergency. So no, why rent a safety deposit box? Oh, because it's behind a vault in a safe. I mean, in a bank. Okay, I get that. Why not just buy your own safe and call it a day? Bill Quick in the house, and Lone Star in the house, and Alan Dudley. Levi C in the house. Thank you so much for your compliment. How do you test your silver to make sure it's not fake? Well, I have a silver testing kit. It has various acids, I think about 5 different acids, maybe 4 acids. Came with a little sandstone that you scrape. Now, normally, if you buy from a reputable place, you don't have to test your silver. Just the sound alone will tell you whether it's real if you buy it from a reputable place. Every now and then I'll take one out and I'll test it. You scrape a little of this off, and then you throw a couple of a drop, actually 1 drop on the stone, and if it doesn't dissolve this, then you know it is real. Same holds true for gold. I'm just reading some of the comments now. Roa 4396, I'm up to 720 ounces of silver. That's good. That's a nice stack. That's a nice savings account. Think about that. 720 ounces. Let's just round it to 700. Now multiply that by, again, what is silver? I haven't looked at the price in like a month or two. Is it 14 bucks an ounce? 15 bucks an ounce? So 700 times $15. That's a savings account, my friend. Glock 4 me in the house, and Benzerdrex. And that's okay if you have just $1,000 saved in silver. What is that? That's almost what? Maybe 60 ounces of silver, give or take. That's not bad. Just keep stacking. Don't worry about what everybody else has. No, I don't follow John Adams. Universal Vibes in the house. Levi C makes colloidal silver. So yes, these are APMEX bars. They're reputable. It's a reputable company. These are 1 ounce bars. So yes, answer your question. Richie Seeley, Universal, I am an Aussie and have been following John Adams. I might look him up. So, Havoc-Sorsk 120 are 0.925 silver coins good for stacking. So, 0.925, you know that's not pure silver. It's not 0.999. That is called sterling silver. That is the grade of silver that you would get in the mall for sterling silver jewelry. It's my advice, don't buy the 0.925. By all means, don't throw it away. You got silver. You do have silver. But if you're going to buy, just spend $1 more or so for 0.999, okay? Get pure silver or 4 nines, 3 or 4 nines. I personally wouldn't be buying sterling silver. In addition, I don't know many places that sell sterling silver coins. And the places that do, now you got to wonder, are those places reputable? You just got to wonder. Robert J. in the house. David Wainwright, I'm in the house. John Turner, I already mentioned and said hello. And Stephen Parsons. Silver Sensei, I mentioned you already. Dan Pagel. All my MX bars became cloudy looking. So this one has been out of the plastic. As you can see, I hold it, I touch it. It has not become cloudy at all. I will admit, on the top edge, it is forming a patina. Patina looks like a brown color against the whiteness of the silver. I imagine as you rub it a little bit, or as I drop it, every time I drop it, I put another micro scratch in it, or a couple of micro scratches. I have no doubt about that. And perhaps what you're seeing is a layer of micro scratches. I don't know. Don't worry about the cloudiness regardless. It's silver still. Kevin Cox in the house. Thank you so much, man. Exactly like Rome did with finances. That's right. You are correct. John Beard in the house. They should put iodine on their skin. Your body will soak it up. What's it need? What it needs. Renee, Michael, Mitch, he likes to be called. Thank you for being here. When you sell your silver, do they tax you if you sell over a certain amount? From what I heard, yes. I cannot witness that, but I've heard yes. Local coin shops and pawn shops are required by law to report any large sales. I've heard a couple of rumors. One is $10,000. One's $1,000. I really don't know what the number is. Why don't I know the answer to that question? Because since I started stacking silver back in 2007, 2008, I have not sold 1 ounce. Therefore, I don't know the tax liability. But to circumvent that, let's just say there is a $1,000 tax liability. Just sell it in smaller increments. We the people in the house. Chap It Master videos. Did you get the Spider Aussie coin? Did I get a Spider Aussie coin? I don't think I did. But please tell me when you mailed it. But if it came from Australia, I've had stuff shipped to me from the UK before. Literally took over a month. Easily. So just let me know when you shipped it. I don't know if you have tracking numbers in Australia. Just maybe look at your tracking number. See where it is in transit. But I don't get silver that often. But when I do, I love it. And why do I love it? Because normally the unique coins like the Somali coin, the Spider coin, Queen's Beast, normally these beautiful coins I don't purchase for myself. It's weird. I stick with the silver eagles. I stick with the maple leaves, the boring coins, the boring bars. I just stick with, and I don't splurge on fancy coins. So when I get a coin in the mail, it really is like a treat. It's like having oatmeal every day for morning. Oatmeal every day for morning, the boring eagle. And then all of a sudden Sunday comes around, you got bacon, eggs, and bagels, and jam and everything. To me, it's kind of weird. I just don't splurge on myself too often. So when I get something like that in the mail, it's really a treat. Just let me know when you sent it, and I'll keep my eyes open for it. Thoughts on cryptocurrency? Well, I'm about ready to get my ass kicked. I love them. Let me take a step back. I can't say I love them because I haven't made any money off of them yet. I've heard other people who struck it rich with those things. So I do like them. And I have, because I am a new crypto collector, I have just a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying to learn and diversify into them. Thank you for your question. A lot of people, when I mention crypto, get pissed. I get more people unsub me because I mention cryptocurrency. They think I'm a trader to the silver market, to their belief system. Not everybody, but a lot of people, they act like I'm a trader. But as you can see, I'm not giving up on silver by any means. As a matter of fact, my goal is to maybe one day make some money in the crypto market, sell off, and trade it for silver. That's my goal. Steve Lee in the house. Thank you. We the people again in the house. Let's see. Who else is here? Boy, 109 people in the room. May I please get a thumbs up? I'm working my ass off. Can I just get a thumbs up? Oh, man. My aim is 1,000 ounces. I'm now at 550. I always say 200 is the minimum. You got a nice stack there. You got 50 ounces over a monster box. That's a pretty good stack. Again, 550 ounces times 15. 15 being the estimated spot price of silver. That's a lot of money in savings that you got. And anytime you want, you can take 1 or 50 or 500 coins and trade it in for cash. You got a savings account there. Good job to everybody that has silver. Matthew Harrington. Matthew Harrington. Thinking of doing something along the lines that you did, me, in regards to taking a 401k loan towards silver investment. He works for the government in Tucson and job is secure. Any thoughts? Yes. I did not take a loan to buy silver. What I took a 401k loan was to pay off my debt. So I want to explain that a little bit. Get this water bottle out of the way. Your debt. At times, 19.9 credit cards, let's just say, 29% interest rates on some credit cards is not unheard of, right? Your debt can keep you down. I mean, really enslave you. When taking out a 401k loan, you pay that debt back, not to a bank. Unlike the credit card debts, unlike all debts, you pay that back to a bank. Or, the lender. You pay that loan back plus interest to the banks. When you take out a 401k loan, you're taking that loan from yourself. You are borrowing that money from yourself. Therefore, that money, along with the interest rate, is being paid back to you. Okay, you get that? So let's just say you borrowed. I'm just going to make it simple. $100. I think a 401k loan, I think it goes for about 4.3%. Please don't take me literally, but that is the approximate interest rate on a 401k loan from yourself. So you would pay back that $1,000 plus 4.3% interest rate back to yourself. You are investing that back into yourself. Try to wrap your mind around that. So after you pay that $1,000 back, you've also bumped it up by that 4.3% interest rate. However, remember it's 4.3 interest rate. So what did you do? You just basically consolidated all your debt into your own 401k loan, but you also minimize the monthly payout because your interest rate has dropped from 19 or 29% interest rate down to 4.3. What's also nice about it is that debt now is 401k loan payment is automatically taken out of your paychecks, not your checking account where they charge you a late fee or some kind of freaking fee if the money's not in there. But yes, I've taken out a 401k loan to pay off my debt. I have to say 4 years ago, and to this day, I have seen no negative repercussions due to that loan. A lot of people, a lot of advisors, if you get on Google, will advise you not to. Well, these are investors. They don't want you to take your money out of their investment plans. It was the best thing I ever did for my debt. I was so much happier, and I've been happier, and it's worked out so much better. Please consider it, folks. And by the way, that's not financial advice. That's what I did and what I experienced. Let's take a look at some more comments. When you borrow it, you pay taxes on it? No, you do not pay taxes on a 401k loan at all. You only pay taxes after you close out that 401k. Knight's Legend bought my first coin of first ounce on January 9th. Awesome. He's accumulated 50 ounces. That's awesome, man. Great. Peter Oro, that is correct. You only pay taxes on a withdrawal, not a loan. Excuse me, Taz MD, 25 ounces away from his first 100 ounce. He loves bars. 3 months away from getting out of debt. Man, you are the man, or you're the man. I think you're a guy. I hope you're not a girl, but I mean, I have nothing against girls. I just hate to call a girl a guy, but whatever you are, you are awesome. That's great. I always preach getting out of debt because I tell you what, you feel so much better. You go to work and you're not working for a bank. When you're in debt, folks, you're an employee for the bank. You go to work, you cash your check, and you pay the banks first. And if you're lucky, you get to live a little after that. You're a slave to the bank. When you pay your debt off, that money goes to you. It might go to your rent or your mortgage or your car. But fucking credit card debt? Come on. Oh my God. Kristen Gonzalez. In the house, thank you. Silver Wolverine. Yeah, so, yeah, it's amazing what Dems have stood behind and promoted. And somebody sent me a poster that had like 9 things on it that they support. They support illegals over United States citizens. That was one of them. They support illegal voting. They support, God, I can go on. And then one of them was support death of newborn babies. It's amazing what that party has become and is now standing. They support Muslims over Americans. It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. They support socialism over freedom now. There's what, 4 or 5 things? I forgot the remaining 5 in that poster. It's just telling. It really is telling. And don't have a 401k. I'm on the 357 plan. Mil-spec stacker. I buy all my silver by debit card, and I really got to stop doing that. It's 4% increase sucks. Yeah, so I'll admit it too. I use my debit card. It comes right out of my savings account to buy my silver. Why do I do that? I don't know. instant gratification. They immediately mail it out, perhaps within a day or two. When you pay with a check, you write out a check, you wait for the mailing time. Once it gets there, their bookkeepers need to document the check. Once they've documented the check in their computer ledger system, they then have to make a nightly deposit or possibly a weekly deposit. Then they wait until that check clears. Once the check clears, then they will box up your shipment and then mail it to you. That is why I don't like using checks to pay for my silver. I know I pay a little bit more using a debit card, but I get my silver a little bit quicker. I'm about ready to sneeze. That was an overtaxed taxpayer bonus for you. Chris Clanton in the house and the bald. I do a little gold mining myself. One of these days I need to do some gold mining. It seems so relaxing. Just find a little river and mine by the banks of the river. Can you trust a bank to trade in silver for cash? I don't know. I don't think. Honestly, you take this Silver Eagle to a bank, I kind of doubt that a bank would take it and give you 15 bucks for it, or whatever the spot price is. Something tells me they would look at the $1, these kids that work at the bank, and try to give you $1 for it. I don't know. One day, do a little experiment and go to the bank and say, what can I get for this? As you're cashing a check or making a car payment. By the way, what can I get for this? This is a Silver Eagle. And see what they say. Anthony Artale, that is correct. I am not a Democrat, nor am I a Republican. I am a patriot. Maria Rusi, I feel the more I make, the more I'm in debt. Yeah, I think you have a lot of temptations in your life. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. You know, the more money you have, the more you want to improve your life, perhaps, and better car or bigger house. I get where you're coming from, and Maria, the best I can advise is just fight those urges. Be happy with what you have. And if there's a hole in your heart, and if you don't have a loved one, well, you're going to try to fill that hole. You're going to compensate for being lonely or whatever it is. Insecure about your looks. I don't know what it is. And you're going to go out and try to buy things to fill that hole. So just be cognitive of that. I'm not calling you ugly, but some people just don't feel good about themselves. So what do? They go out and buy fancy Coach purses and fancy jewelry, and guys are as guilty too, you know. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Who else is in the house? Silvero Dinero, live well within your means. Absolutely. Good idea. Thank you. Fire Killer. Lord Humongous is in the house. People are never satisfied. No, they're not. And I am as guilty as the next person. Purple Sky Awakening. Thank you so much for being in the house. And yeah, if I can get a thumbs up, thank you, Seaway44. Hey, it's not like I'm asking to borrow your car keys. Can I just get a thumbs up? Boy, you ever all of a sudden out of the blue you get the sniffles for some reason? It's kind of weird. What's your favorite silver to stack? Well, I always get this question. 3 9s or 4 9s? Let me tell you something. It's all math. There's very little difference between 3 9s and 4 9s. We've all learned subtraction in grade school. Put 4 9s on top and put the 3 9s on the bottom and subtract. There is the difference. Very minute. Very minute. I guess what I'm trying to tell everybody, don't get caught up too much on the 4 9s versus 3 9s. Yes, 4 9s is a little bit more purer, but you're still only getting 1 ounce of silver. 1 ounce. Okay? 1 ounce of pure silver. Mathematically, very little difference. Don't get caught up in it. I mean, if you're in Canada, your primary stack should be maples. So as a matter of fact, maples are a little bit cheaper than eagles. I'll admit that. Therefore, perhaps, yes, you should concentrate on maples. It's up to you. Gold panning is lots of fun, plus a small nugget. One of these days, I got to try it. And I have some pans, I believe. I have some gold pans. Just never got out, and life is busy. Pay your house off and stack. That's what I'm doing. That's Jackie Bridges in the house. Thank you so much. You seen a influx of California refugees heading your way? No, I haven't. I haven't heard anything about any California refugees. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hear the occasional stories that people are selling their homes in California, and with those homes they're able to outright buy a house here in Arizona. Yes, those folks are coming, but I haven't seen anything above and beyond out of the norm. Juan Doses, the border is a mess. It's getting weird in San Diego. Well, the Democrats there and the liberals, they don't like walls. I am surprised they have a wall. It's amazing they don't like walls, but they don't like walls for you. I say we tear down their damn wall. Take that wall and move it somewhere else. That's what I say. South Carolina in the room. I was stationed at Fort Jackson, by the way. Knights legend. Liked it. I enjoyed my time there. Do I watch Jeremiah Babe? I think I've watched once. I don't recall. Mississippi in the house. Danny Bars. Thank you so much for being here. Louisiana, some of the best food I've ever eaten. Chris Clanton in the house. Oh man, some of the best food I've ever put in my face. Yes, silver is manipulated, and that's why it's such a good time to buy. And that comment was from Renee Miguel. Mickey, I think. What? Party at Nancy's. I don't know any party. What's up, everybody? Big Bank, Little Bank. I'm curious why Big Bank, Little Bank named himself or herself that name. Not that I have a problem with that, but I'm just curious. Every now and then you see a name and you gotta wonder why. Especially when people hate banks. Baton Rouge in the house, Chris Clanton. And I think that's where I had some shrimp etouffee and gumbo. It just was amazing. right down the road overtax. What do you mean? Oh, okay, from Fort Jackson. Fire killer. Lake Charles here. Is that Lake Charles, Utah? Yes, I really want to know. Big bank, little bank. Haven't been to South Carolina since Paris Island. What do you think about trading the gold? What do you think about trading in silver for gold? John Semini. John, I always recommend no. Absolutely not. Why? That's the important part, right? When you buy your silver, what are you doing? You're buying silver and you're buying the premium. When you sell your silver, chances are you're not getting your premium back, therefore taking a loss. So you got your new fiat currency minus your premium. Now you go to buy your gold. And what do? You buy the gold plus the premium. No, folks, no. Keep your silver and just save up for your gold. You're taking a loss when you sell your silver in for gold. That is just my opinion. Federal Reserve is going to cut rates in September. I wish they would cut them now because I'm about to close on a house. Picked up 50 pounds of rice today. That's awesome. Now get some pinto beans, lentils, black beans, navy beans, even pasta. You get pasta at Costco or Sam's Club, and they can go in your 5-pound bags. Macaroni, spaghetti, get pasta, get seasonings. Gold is better than silver. Gold is looked as money. Silver is looked upon as manufacturing. Yes and no. You're right, in a way. Silver is also money. However, what a lot of people do not realize is silver is manipulated more. It is held down more. When silver and gold finally make that jump up, guess what's going to happen? Gold is going to double. That's a good thing. Gold is going to double. But they're saying silver can go to $300 an ounce. Some are even saying like Peter Schiff, silver can actually go to $500 an ounce. That's more than doubling. So that means, just like the bass in the lakes, pound per pound, this is the biggest fighter. Pound per pound. Now I'm going to admit, once you got so many ounces, 1,000, 15, 2,000 ounces of silver, it takes up a lot of room in your safe. I will admit, once it takes up enough room in your safe and you can't really afford to keep stacking silver because of the volume of room it takes, then yeah, maybe get some gold. Nothing wrong with stacking gold. But that's why I stack primarily silver. Pound per pound. It's going to make you the most money. It's also easier to buy a $15 or even a $20 when this was $20. It's easier to buy a $15 coin than to shell out to, what is silver, gold nowadays, $1,200. Even if it was $1,000, it's easier to shell out 15 versus 1,000. That hurts. Got enough beans to fill up a warehouse. Okay, so I was working at a crap load and I was always broke, and my wife always had cash, so her brother used to call me Little Bank, and it stuck. But to top it off, my wife would. Oh, so she would actually call you that too. What is German silver? It's silver mined in Germany? I don't know. Silver's silver. Juan Doses is going to eat people. He's not going to prep. Something tells me you're eating people now. Central banks bought more gold last year. That's right. Everybody's stacking. The big boys are stacking. They're stacking silver too. And what makes us poor? What makes them rich? That is why we should mimic what the big boys are doing. They're stacking silver and gold. We should too. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm tired. I'm going to, I don't know, just relax. Anthony Ortel, that's one of my main reasons for buying silver, low premiums. Everybody knows any other silver coins with low premiums. Just bars. Bars got a low premium as well. Peter Oro in the house. Sorry you came in late. I'm about ready to leave. MK Ultra, same with you. I apologize that you just showed up. In King County, Seattle police can't arrest you if you have 3 grams of heroin or less. That's wonderful. Gotta love it. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm going to upload a video, a real video, not a live chat. In the next, should be up in the next hour or so. And the videos, believe it or not, only 3 minutes. I appreciate if you watch it. Hit the like button on that video and leave a comment. And as usual, if you can, watch the advertisement. I get about 2 cents, 2 pennies every time somebody watches an advertisement. What does it do? It helps pay for the internet and stuff like that. I don't make a lot of money off of it, but it does help out. Folks, take care of yourself and have a great day. I'm going to upload that video now.